The former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for the Middle East, Mick Mulroy, is here with us now for a little bit more on all of this. Mick, we just heard John Kirby stress that these 16,000 Americans still in Sudan should stay in place due to the heavy fighting there. So how do we get them out?
So, Diane, this is going to be a very difficult situation. The U.S. have made it clear, the White House has made it clear that they don't intend to do a military evacuation. That is consistent with how we departed Syria, Yemen, and Libya. But of course, the citizens that want to get out still want to get out. And I think what we can do to help them, and what we already are doing or getting ready to do, is we've stood up a deconfliction cell in Africa Command. We are looking to use ISR, so drones, to find the most secure ways out of Khartoum to the port of Sudan. And then we can move our naval assets to the port of Sudan to be able to extract Americans that wish to do so. If they don't wish to do so, then as Mr. Kirby just said, shelter in place is an option. However, it's going to be more and more difficult because there's going to be a crisis when it comes to being able to get in food and fuel into the country if this ceasefire continues not to hold.
So, Mick, what's your reaction to how this diplomat evacuation went down?
So I think it was a model for how to conduct a non-combatant evacuation operation, quite frankly. My hat's off to Africa Command, the Joint Special Operations Command, and everybody that took place in this. Really well done. It made it look easy, but it certainly wasn't, especially the pilots who flew for over 9 hours just to get there at about 100 feet off the ground at night. I'm not a pilot, but I know enough to know that's not easy. So it's always a tough decision for the State Department to decide to close an embassy, but it's good to know that if they do, that they have this type of capacity there to help with their evacuation.
So, Mick, why is this power struggle happening now?
So, Diane, essentially, it is between the commander of the SAF, the Sudanese Armed Forces, General Burnham, and his former deputy, General Dagalo. They've split, and now because they both have a sizable military force, that's how this has happened. The problem is if there are external supporters of both sides, countries, that is going to prolong this. That's how you prolong a civil war. And that is extraordinarily damaging to the Sudanese people. So I certainly hope that we can come together as an international community, impose sanctions on those that would violate ceasefires, and really push for them to reconcile and then allow for a civilian government to be reinstalled.
All right, Mick Mulroy, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.